This is week 1, video 2 of the Ethical Decision Making course at the Texas A&M School of Law Graduate Program in Risk and Wealth Management. Howdy, I'm Professor Rick. I want to welcome many of my former students back to this course, to wish all of my students the best of success in this course and in the future. These are not normal times, and as you can imagine, the decisions we make and the decisions that are being made for us at all levels of government during this period of pandemic crisis stretch the boundaries of our core values and what we believe is moral or ethical. This course will help you better understand how and why we make decisions and whether they align or contradict our core values, and as well to provide you with a framework and structure to help you make better ethical decisions. In this course, I will ask you to weigh in on issues that you read about in the news and listen on TV. Well, think about just a couple of these issues. Food lines. You work in state government, and you see huge food lines forming due to the pandemic. People with no money, unemployed, undocumented individuals with no safety net, sporadic looting at supermarkets. Now, eliminating all health rules will lead to more deaths. So based on your core Aggie values, principles, and ethical frameworks that you study in this course, what would you do? How would you approach this ethical dilemma? Food supply. You're advising the CEO of processing plants like Tyson Foods, Grain Corp, Purdue, 30% of the food supply in the United States. As an in-house counsel, risk manager, regulatory compliance, OSHA manager, or director, and you heard a rumor that one of the employees may not, and it's not verified, may have tested positive for the virus. Would you advise the CEO? What would you say? And what if it was 100 employees? What if it was 1,000? What if it was 10,000 employees? And what if this plant provided meat or poultry to the homeless and fed 30 million Americans? Would you shut down the plants? Would you force them to open? How would you handle this ethical dilemma? Human life. What is the value of human life if the hospitals can't care for everyone, especially during this crisis? Should we employ the metric life years instead of lives? Is there a moral equivalency to, say, comparing 10-year-olds' lives in life years with a 90-year-old? And if that's the case, would you have to double the number of 10-year-olds to 18 to one 90-year-old life, because half of the 10-year-olds will serve in wars or die prematurely due to natural death? Crazy, huh? Testing and treatment. What is the moral, ethical approach to testing and treatment if there's a scarcity of equipment and health professionals to test? Do we test people at risk, or do we test people not at risk who could endanger people at risk? How would you make this decision? What ethical or moral framework would you use? How would you handle this ethical dilemma? I want to thank you for taking this course. Would like feedback on this and other videos, your readings, and assigned articles. And when you respond based on your background and business or organization that you work at, please remember how critically important it is to apply your core values and ethics in your future decision making. Best of success.